Hey guys, it's me, Nightmare Freddy with Glamrock Freddy and them Poop Girls, the Weasel. Yep, we just watched the last episode of Secret Invasion, right there as you can see. And yeah, we're about to summarize the last episodes, and then we're finally gonna rank this thing because we haven't ranked this thing because there was no purpose of ranking it with just one episode. Now we're gonna finally rank this thing. But anyways, let's get on the summary. So, it starts off with Fury calling his wife, and he's in an alleyway. That will be important for later on. I'll tell you why. And then we see him go, calling his wife about, I don't know what they were talking. Damn it, already forgotten. I think about how they're gonna. No, this is already a terrible summary. I'm sorry. Anyways, well, Fury is going to the military. He surprised them by using a self-driving car and shoots the two soldiers to protect it. And it's just him walking there. And as he's walking there, the whole place is like abandoned. Well, I wouldn't say abandoned, but like no one is there. Literally, everyone is gone. We don't know why and where all the skulls went. We know they went somewhere, we just don't know where. And it's all just Gravik. And while the Fury is coughing a lot because it's a radioactive place. He can't handle being there. So yeah. And basically all Fury they were talking about how about how the person that Gravik killed, well, the person he's disguising as was the first person Gravik actually killed. And they also talk about how Fury puts his trust in him, and how the blip screwed up Fury's plans, which it screwed up everyone's plans. Let's be real. And let's see. So then Fury shows him the harvest. While that, before we get to the harvest, we got Sonya Fallsworth is telling Rhodey, or Wava, in this case, that about something about Fury, about something with the scrolls, and he constantly tells the president that he has to, bomb the whole place. And because of this call that Rhodey got, he decides to move the president up, and while that, the president's men actually get shot. Which leads to Sonya Fallsworth, I think, pointing a gun at Rhodey, and basically, because she knows that he's a Skrull after Fury telling her that. So while that, Fury actually, Rava checks the harvest to see if it's real, and it is. There are so many of them. Here's what I can remember. I saw Drax's. I saw Drax. I saw Star-Lord, I think. I saw Winter Soldier, Captain America, Hulk. Basically, everyone's DNA was in there, and it had all of their powers. There's so much more. But anyways, after that, Gravik goes in to turn it on, and for some reason Fury is in the reactor. Surprisingly, out of nowhere. And yeah, and then we see Gravik literally turn into Skrull Hulk. And freaking Fury freaking tackles on Fury, but we later learn Fury also has the powers. And he freaking Hulk punches him out of the building because that wasn't actually Fury, that was Gaia. Fury was actually going to the hospital with Sonya to out Rhodey as a Skrull, basically. And while they're about to launch the nuke to the Skrull place. And then you have this insane battle between Gaia and Rhodey, with them basically using the powers of most of the Avengers. Well, well, actually, it was more of the Guardians than the Avengers. We see guy use one of them uses Drax's hand. They use the Frost Beast powers. Guy actually uses Ghost's powers. Who else? We saw Cole Obsidian powers, Groot powers. A source. Oh wait, Grav actually uses Ebony Maw's power. So yeah, not only the Avengers, but also Thanos' people. Wonder if they also have Thanos' DNA. Maybe I even saw Thanos' powers. I'm not sure. But yeah, and then later in the end, we learned they also have Captain Marvel's powers. And here's the thing. While they're flying up the sky, Gaia actually uses Mantis' sleep powers. And then in the end, and Gaia, I think, uses the Ice Beast powers to stab it in Gravic's dead. With Fury shooting Skrull Rhodey, revealing that he was a Skrull the whole time. And then here comes the other part. Gaia now comes in to free in all the people who have been Skrulls, and we see Ross and Rhodey. Now, Ross, I'm not entirely sure when he was a Skrull, but Rhodey, I definitely know. While he was there, he was wearing a patient outfit. You know, those... And where was the last time we saw him with a patient outfit? Civil War, when he got blasted by Vision's beam. Which means he has been a Skrull since Civil War. Damn. We're gonna have to look back in Infinity War, Endgame, and Winter Soldier, and even the end of Civil War, to see how that might have not been the real Rhodey. And also the president Winston, after this, actually now was calling about now Skrulls being on the run. Winston wants all the Skrulls gone now. And we actually see the result of it. Basically everyone's in there. There are now random vigilante shots of people shooting a lot of people. Some of them being Skrulls, but some of them actually being real people, I think. So yeah, the world is in chaos. And Fury basically says one president term, because Rich is gonna get replaced by Thunderbolt Ross in Brave New World. Basically that, and then Fury leaves with Vara now in the ship. Yeah, that happens, and then Guy joins Sonya Falsworth, and they actually discover more people been being taken. So yeah, and that's how the show ends. Yeah, there's no post-credit scenes. But let's theorize this. How does this lead into Brave New World? Well, obviously, with Fury saying the one president term, how does this lead to the Marvels? Fury says that the Kree were actually thinking about a peace term with the Skrulls, which makes sense because they did a peace term with the Xandarians, so they probably would do the same thing with the Skrulls, which will probably be something we'll explore in the Marvels in November. And what else? Can we just talk about how Guy is now one of the most strongest Avengers now? Oh yeah, basically. Wonder how they're gonna react. Specifically the Guardians of the Galaxy, because I saw them using specifically those powers. It's specifically. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they were using Winter Soldier, Captain America powers. We saw that, but mainly they were Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, how are they gonna react? I'm not sure, but what else is there we could talk about? We could talk about how this leads into Armor Wars. With Armor Wars most likely to be about Rhodey dealing with the fact that he's been gone for like a while. And I mean a while. Probably more than more than all the other guys who were blipped. Like how long was he gone for? 7 years. 7 years. Actually, now time to think of it, with the plus added 3 years, it's actually 10 years he's been gone. 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. That's double the amount of that blip. Anyways, now let's rank this. I think I'll put it between Homecoming and Love and Thunder. I think. Yeah, I think that's 11th place, I'm not sure. But I think that's where I put it. And yeah, there's the ranking. And that's Secret Invasion. Hope you enjoyed the 6-part. I hope you enjoyed our summaries. We're actually gonna do something later on next week. We're gonna merge all the episodes into one video if you want to see just one. And so yeah, also next up on October 6th, Loki Season 2. That's coming out. So prepare for October 6th. Or if you want, you can watch Ahsoka in a month, August 23rd. Though I'm more excited for I'm still excited for Ahsoka because that's gonna have a lot of Star Wars Rebels lore in it. But really Loki Season 2 because it's a sequel to a Disney Plus show. We haven't gone that. So yeah, that'll be it the video. Hope you all enjoy. Please subscribe and I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody!